Following Sanders' news conference, the school told ESPN that his items were misplaced and found. But Sanders disputed that the items were misplaced in a series of tweets later Sunday, saying that his assistant walked in on a man in the process of committing the theft. And following Deion's tweet, the school said several items belonging to Coach Prime were taken from the locker room. Those items were quickly recovered and returned. Stephen A., what did you think of Deion's overall coaching debut?
Well, it was a spring football game. They won 53-0, if I remember correctly. So I'm happy about that. Knowing him the way that I do, we're friends, we're brothers. I know what coaching means to him. I know how passionate he is about it. And although I would have loved to have seen him get the job at Florida State, and I think Florida State made a mistake by not hiring their superstar, obviously he's an alum of Florida State. I'm very, very proud that this guy is associated with HBCUs because y'all both know how near and dear HBCUs are to me, being a graduate of Winston-Salem State, which is an HBCU. Having said all of that, here's what I would say about his reaction to getting his items stolen. It's incredibly unfortunate. It's embarrassing to Jackson State. I feel terrible that that happened to him. I haven't had an opportunity to talk to him about this yet. My immediate reaction is that I would have handled it differently, however. And the reason why I would have handled it differently is because the actions of a few, the criminal act, the unfortunate actions, the embarrassing actions, should not be a reflection on Jackson State. But that is how it may be inhaled and grasped and interpreted by those on the outside. HBCUs have incredible challenges, as you all know that I've highlighted on many, many occasions, in terms of notoriety, cachet, interest, support, financial and otherwise. It is a challenge for historically black colleges and universities to receive those things. This does not help. It doesn't help when you go in front of the cameras on national television. Although it's true, and although his emotions are totally, totally understandable, I'm not blaming him for anything. I'm simply saying that if it were me, I would have handled it differently. I wished he had handled it differently because I think that people are going to use that as an excuse to sit up there and say, all right, now tell me why my child should go to Jackson State. And those are the way that, when people are against you and you are operating behind the proverbial 8-ball and you have those challenges coming up, unfortunately, that's how things are interpreted. So I wish he had handled it in-house in a more private manner rather than publicizing the fact that his stuff was stolen. That's my only thing.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.